Hey everybody, it's the program.
Once a day, every day, we turn on the machines and we start talking for an hour.
That's right. Here we are again on the couch. Today is another Sunday for us and for you if you're watching on TV or the radio, listening on the radio.
But it need not be a Sunday if you're watching this on YouTube.
That's what I was thinking. Carl knows. So if you're doing that, then how's Sunday going for everybody? It's the middle of summer. We're getting back into that kind of thing. How are you doing today, Carl?
Doing all right. I wasn't able to connect with Joe at board game group. Gabby's store is really newly designed, and so maybe Joe got lost, and that there were other people that started up earlier.
You got lost in the store?
He potentially could have, because there are so many more tables for one to play at now.
You didn't look around?
She like last year, for example, there was just one level, and now she built a whole another level. Gabby, the owner of the store, built another floor within the building, and so the remodeling, in all intents and purposes, is complete. You know, there's probably some scraps, a little bit of painting to do here and there, but I was up, I was closer to the roof in this store for the first time since I've been going to this store for like maybe 3-4 years or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of amazing for me to get up to the second level and play games. So I did not see Joe, but I remembered this morning actually after I got home at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up around 8 o'clock.
Wow,
and, to prepare for church. I remember that this our conversation that we had for the past couple of days, or like the past week. Let's get Joe on the program. Let's get Joe on the program. And we had this kind of running banter. We haven't emailed one another in like maybe 15, 17 months or whatever. So I'm not really sure that his email address even works. But as I
haven't changed my email in the last year.
Yeah, as I was waiting for the program to start, I was looking at Joe's email address, the .com or .org name that he has for his email, and I went to the website, and it's still functional, and it points to, his, business of daycare that he runs, and so I got a phone number to call. And I guess I'll call it, tomorrow morning, and I'll see what happens.
Well, I think you should just wait till you see him again.
All right.
I don't want to push it.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah, but Joe's been calling. We'll wait for him to call again. It was very casual when he said that he wanted to come on, but we did change the day. I think we got to tell Freddie about that. Maybe we should do that first. Tell Freddie that we've had a request for a schedule change here, because it's going to be on... We changed it to cephalopod day instead of board game day. I don't even know what that means. I don't know. I think he suggested that we change it, so we did. It's some kind of animal, I guess. Today is a different day, though. I'm looking at the thing we're gonna do there. Oh, here it is. Vaccination day. Today we're talking about the past.
Oh,
The past.
boy, this is so helpful.
Hey, you've reached Freddie Dobler. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, then I'll call you back as soon as I can. Thanks a lot.
Hey, Freddie, if you're hearing this, we're talking to you from the past. You're in the future. Who knows how long into the future you're going to be listening to this.
True story.
Yeah, you can call it back.
That's our episode topic for today is the past. So jump into the future when you hear this message and talk about what you just heard to us in that future.
About 55 minutes, calls back.
Right.
Yeah, we're always in the past. You always
Perpetually.
Your mind's in the past too, because it takes a
few seconds
or less than seconds to know
comprehend what's going on.
Yeah, in reality. So it's probably you're always thinking you're living in the now, but how long does it take for stuff to happen?
Yeah, well, I could continue to kind of clarify what I was talking about in the past with the board game store and whatnot, in the banter that we had going on between us, or maybe I should just, Joe has I given my phone number to him through my email address, so he very well may call me rather than me calling him. But
Did you already email him about the program?
Yeah, I said okay. I'm wanting to kind of connect with you. I'm not gonna grab my phone to read what I basically said, but I was
leave him be. I think he
yeah. Well, if he replies to the email or calls me on his own whim because I gave him the phone number, that's all well and good. But I'm somewhat expecting him to possibly not call.
Okay.
And until I see him again, maybe this coming Sunday, but who knows? Maybe he'll have another busy
we have a phone
Sunday.
number for him, but he said don't call him.
Right. Well, maybe he'll have another busy Sunday next week, but whatever. The open invitation for Joe to come on the program is still open.
He said that he would want to board game day when we changed it. I don't know what we're going to say about the past, but we can talk about the past of the program and our past. But that's what we always do. It's not like we're talking about the future unless we're trying to think about the future and make predictions and stuff, so it's always about the past.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go back and look at some of the old themes. This is our second month of the themes, I think, right? Or I don't know what happened to the month before. These calendars gets removed and gets tossed out somewhere. We should find.
I can spot a calendar for you.
Yeah, you see the last month, the month before July.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there it is. That was fast.
I'm kind of know somewhat of this studio like the back of my hand, maybe.
It looks like we've been doing these theme days since June. Probably maybe even before June. What was the month before June? April, May?
Yeah, I could possibly look for May in within this garage, but it's kind of iffy.
Well, whatever then. Look at all this stuff in the past.
Yeah.
The past is what happened before the present, and we're in the past. We're last week if you're watching this at 11:30, but we're at 2 a.m. You're watching a whole year ago, and maybe you're even watching it way into the future. Some people think we're farther into the past, but we're here now.
Right.
What did we even do yesterday and the day before? We were saying stuff about the past. You can't talk about the future unless you're making predictions. So I already said that. It's such a wide category or topic because it's like maybe half of things. It's like things are either in the past, like of all things, there's like two things, past or present, so or future. Is there a future though? Maybe not. Maybe it's all things. So if we're saying the past, we're just talking about everything ever. So that's pretty vague of us to have chosen that. Hey, it's time for the dice game. We've played plenty of dice games in the past. We're going to get out a pen here. We're going to write a number down on our hands between 1 and 6. We're going to try to visualize the future. But it's for you, it's the past. So we're trying to visualize your past, our future. Here we go. I lost. How'd you do?
Well, I did not lose.
You won.
I guess I did.
500 points. Did you guess though?
Well,
You're not sure?
No, I didn't. I didn't guess, but it's like somewhat eerie how things kind of turn up as they do.
Yeah, you still
out in life.
But Team Terrace number 6, you're still feeling eerie about it.
Well, I guess maybe it's kind of beholden on to me to just try to patch up, the whole not being able to being in not communicative with Ashley or her dog, and just try to ask if the dog is okay, if the dog is still feeling under the weather or whatever, and I'll have to find out about that throughout the week, and maybe talk about it, or maybe I won't, and maybe the dog will just appear here within the next 6 months or whatever, and it's like, yeah, I'm watching Tara again, whatever that would be
in the future.
But yeah, we're still talking about the past. Hello.
Remember the past?
Yeah, remember the past. The past is always, I guess, we make the past to be slightly rosier than what it actually is
And you get
our
nostalgia for it.
own perspective. Yes, nostalgia.
I think most beings, like animals and stuff, they live in the present and the future. They don't really think about it, and maybe people, like, how much do animals remember really? Because they don't think to form memories. They don't think to recall events. They think about the future only. But we are recalling the past constantly, and the show, we're recording the past. Most people, when they go through life, they go day to day, and their past, well, maybe not in these days though, with all these bloggings and everything, everybody's leaving their trails of the past. Some people write diaries and stuff. We have a vast window into the past here on the program. I have all these tapes. We've been doing the tapes. Me and Freddie have been collecting the tapes, and we have all these tapes from the past, and we don't know what we're going to do with them all yet.
I have a slight segue into what you were talking about, the past and dogs, and like memories and whatnot. Apparently that there has been someone that did a blog spot in terms of dogs and PTSD, and I was reading some of the webpage on this content, and it spans for literal pages if you print it out, like at least 5, and there's all these different stories about dogs. Whether or not that's truly valid, I'm still digesting that myself, but it's kind of interesting. The more that we become aware of ourselves, or people around us, how much of an impact I guess we can have on our world, on society, you know, it's all interesting. Yeah, the past, not the future though. But
What did that thing say? It's not real?
no, like there are dogs that I.
Nobody knows about what's going on with dogs. They're not talking to
Well,
people.
right,
People are
but
bunch of quacks.
well, except that if you have dogs in the military service, that they exhibit some of the same symptoms that human beings do.
Like what? How do you know the symptoms of what a dog is thinking?
Well, they're like, for example, like Tara, when I was walking her up and down on the bridge during this last Christmas, she kind of crouched behind me or alongside me on the opposite side. Like the roadway would be on one side of me. She would be on the other side of me and seeking protection or solace from some of these Hondas with coffee can mufflers and whatnot. And I don't know. She also. This is not really related to PTSD maybe, but the fact that she would wait for me to drink before she would drink herself. Apparently she sees me as enough of an alpha male, which I kind of laugh. I had this kind of group therapy, this therapist did tell me that, well, Carl, she sees you as an alpha male, and I was like, come on, man. I'm about as non-alpha male as I can get, I think.
Oh, I thought you were the alpha male.
Well, that's what she's that's the behavior of dogs, and I'm still trying to understand this whole behavior myself, with dogs or whatnot. So, the last week when Ashley was in Michigan, for a week, and I was like, we walked to and fro, and I think that was the week that my wallet was returned.
Oh yeah.
We came to my apartment, and it was like almost like time and again, it was becoming more and more common for me to realize that she wouldn't drink water until I put my water back in the refrigerator, which is like, we don't really share a water bowl, Tara, but she was like, no, you go ahead and drink first, because you're the alpha male to me. I'm still digesting it. It's kind of somewhat an interesting, I guess, relationship that I have found myself to be in with this dog.
Well, I think all dogs, they'll just do that naturally. It's not something that you're doing or not. So
okay, hopefully.
It's the kind of their nature. You're putting too much into the dog cell, I think, and
maybe
the dog can think more than it really
Well,
can.
that's probably a good thing that I'm over-focused. No, bad thing that I'm over-focusing.
Too over-focused. I'm looking I'm looking way into the past, seeing if we have any of these missed calls. Voicemails from Mr. Ginsu. Here's some Mr. Ginsu voicemails. This one's from 2011.
Damn.
Yeah, we didn't listen to these way back then, so we're going into the past. Listen to some really old Mr. Ginsu messages.
Yeah, I want the Benny Hanna's party package. Yep, I want a raffle ticket to that one.
Oh, this was when he was talking about raffle tickets.
Oh, raffle ticket.
That was when he was watching it on TV.
Wow. The audio kind of seemed weird back then.
Yeah.
Now it's info.
Here are answers to some frequently asked questions about the program. You're watching it right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's a call-in television talk show on the radio that's recorded right here in Thurston County every day of the year. It airs every night every night, 11:30 p.m. on Channel 22 and Low Power FM at 2 a.m. Each episode broadcast a week after it was taped, so you're watching this on TV at 11:30 p.m. This episode taped the same weekday as the previous week. You're watching this at 2 a.m. This episode taped the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can come on the program, especially you. We rely on the community for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4384 and leave a message. We'll call you back on the next episode. Thanks for tuning in, and now back to the program.
Yeah. This is another missing message from around the time we left the last one. Way in the past.
Hey, am I too late to get one of them raffle tickets? That'd be a story of my life, motherfuckers. God damn it, it's too late to get a raffle ticket, ain't it? God damn it. I want to fucking
Yeah, it's probably too late.
It's way too late. It is years.
I would not believe that the audio sounds that differently, but...
Oh yeah, this was 2011. It was a different time back then.
Yeah. Back when...
I want a party like in 2020 with all the thermonuclear protection. Does that party package include thermonuclear protection and shit?
The ultimate party package.
I might have a raffle ticket. Okay. Well,
Mr. Ginty wasn't leaving these long, sprawling messages back then. But here's some more. We'll listen to all these from this day. 3 years ago.
yeah, I got something to say.
Yeah?
Raffle tickets. And
Whoa.
yeah.
Huh? Okay.
You want to elaborate on that? Exactly. How are you feeling?
Hey there.
Hello there.
Me. I'm looking for a raffle ticket.
Don't got none.
Party package. Party party. Right, Rick. It's a rickety-tick party. Package. Holy shit, cowboy. What are you fucking doing? Oh, I see. Yeah, you're fucking with the screen, probably. That's what you've been doing. I've seen that. You're
This is when
freaking that
Mr.
fucker
was getting used to it.
around, changing all colors.
Sounds like it.
Fine.
Oh,
Big Jim.
it's Freddy.
Screwball.
Sweet.
Hey!
Sometimes you get a little screwball, can't you?
Oh, Graham.
How are you doing?
What's up? Missed a call from you. I'm doing well. I'm just made it back from Portland. I was at a wedding, and now I'm attending a foresty event with bands called Goblin Fest.
Goblin theft?
Goblin Fest, yeah.
Fest? Like
Fest, yeah.
Festival?
Yeah, like festival.
I thought you said maybe theft, like thieves or robbery.
Oh, right. No, And it's like a goblin, like a scary goblin, not like eating a bunch of food, gobbling it up.
Oh yeah, goblin theft. That's could be their side project.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the side. The next one's gonna be that. Yeah, I'm doing well.
We're talking about the past.
Oh man, speaking of the past, the place that I'm at right now is out in the woods, kind of by Evergreen, and it's funny because I used to come to this very place in the past. Like probably 4 years ago, there was lots of shows that happened out at this very house, but then the people who lived there moved away, and the house kind of disbanded, and I haven't been to any kind of musical event here ever since. I'm feeling a lot of nostalgia.
It's back.
I'm like, wow, this is like, just reminds me of the past in a very good way.
Yeah, their buildings. Most of the buildings we're in are very old. I'd say long. Like I think Most places are older than you are, people.
Yeah.
One is when you're in a place. You think of the history and all the places you've been.
Yeah. The past is everywhere. Past is like, everything has the past. If it's here right now, it had a past probably. Something has led up to this thing being there.
There's actually a pretty big delay with the phones, with our system especially. So, when you hear people talking, you can kind of imagine them talking, but you're actually hearing them almost probably a full second delay.
Whoa. So you're talking to the past me.
Yeah.
The past.
By almost a full second.
And I'm hearing you guys from the past.
Yeah, I think it makes communication go a little bit slower with the program, so then we don't have to be so quirky. We have more time.
Maybe it would take a lot less time on the show. The past makes me ask a lot of questions, like we talk about the past as if it's a real thing. Things happened in the past, but it begs the question, which the present, does the present exist? I guess the present is necessary to create the past, but then does the past still exist once it's gone, or is the past actually not exist? Does it not exist anymore?
What's more
real?
Like,
I wish they could be the way that they were, but that implies that they think that when things happen in the past, then they both stop happening and just cease to exist. The past no longer is there. But some people think maybe the past is always there too. So I don't know. It's that's a question that I have.
It's like, what is more real, the future or the past? Right.
I think, yeah, we talk about the future as similarly to the past. They're both the same, except for one has happened and one we're kind of imagining what's going to happen. But both of them become imaginations because they're no longer happening to us. They're coming from our own minds. Like the past exists in our heads. Is that where it is now?
Yeah.
Well,
it exists in our heads. I've been talking about how it's also existing on all these recordings.
Yeah, that's true. That's proof of the past when you record something like that.
Right now we're in last week for the viewers.
That's true. That's the past right away.
And we've been listening. We've been listening to some of these Mr. Ginsu messages too from 2011.
Whoa! Wow, that's a long time ago.
They sound funny.
In his life since then.
He was more jolly. He was talking about the lotto. Do we call it lotto or raffle? Raffle. That's what it was.
Oh, he wanted to win the raffle game?
Yeah. He said, "Is it too late to get a raffle ticket?"
I remember that because back then we were doing the raffle game, and then the biggest question was, how are we going to get Mr. Ginsu his raffle ticket if we don't want to know where he lives?
Yeah. We never got it to him, and I don't think anybody ever won that raffle. I think Dan bought a raffle ticket, but I don't think any prizes that were ever given.
No. So the Ultimate Party Package has never been, what's the word, collected.
Yeah, I guess it's still there, if anybody wants it.
I think they have to earn it still. You have to win it somehow, but you can't win it from the dice game because that's not a prize for the dice game. So maybe there needs to be some other way to earn the Ultimate Party Package someday. But
the raffle was kind of a game. We were playing raffle. I think also what was the fun thing with the raffle is we had the tickets, and everybody that came in, they wrote their phone number on the ticket, so when we pulled it out, we called them.
That's right. I remember that. And then, but it was never the actual raffle. That was always the lead up to the raffle. That was the, what was it? It was just like a fake raffle?
Yeah, it was a test. I don't know. We would call them and we would say, like, you could have won. And maybe that's where we started doing the prize. And we're like, what did I win? And we're like, you didn't win anything yet. This is the fake one.
Yeah. Well, it was just a test. It's like, so we're not ready to do the raffle yet, but if we were doing the raffle, here's who would have won. We're just trial. It's a trial raffle.
Yeah. People wanted prizes then. People still want prizes from us sometimes. Oh, hey, look at this. It's time for the dice game.
Ooh, hey, cool.
What number do you want?
Take a 6.
You got 500 points already then.
That
Alright.
is sweet.
Here we go. Rolling some dice here. Hey, you got another 500 points. You guys are winning. I'm losing.
Yay! The future has already happened. The future is the past.
How's the production end going there?
No change. I just got back from being down in Vancouver for a wedding,
Uh-huh.
so it's going well. But it's been plugging along while I was away, which is nice. We got the YouTube episodes most of them are already uploaded, and they're being, published on the day that they would normally be airing on TV. So that's been happening while I've been away, and I've also been exporting a large amount of files. So I think things are going pretty good, and going to get back to capturing when I get back home here.
Did you hear any good toasts?
Yeah, there was a couple toasts. The group there was a toast by just the people, like the grooms. Wait, what's the one? The maid of honor did a toast.
Uh-huh.
And then the best man did a toast. The best man's was my favorite. He was very, very short, and he said very good. Kept it really quick, and that was nice. And then everyone cheered his toast, I think, the most, because no one really actually wants to hear you go on and on and on.
Yeah.
Mostly they just want to kind of hear a couple nice things and then take a little drink.
Short and sweet.
We're waiting for the drink, yeah. Everybody, it's like the toast, everybody's holding their drinks, and they're like, I want to take this drink. And then...
Don't ramble on.
Yeah, so everybody's like, oh, I'm getting ready to drink, and then turn, and everybody takes the drink at the same time.
Yeah, synchronized drinking.
Yeah.
But that was good. It was fun.
Is there a...
And they always talking about the past when they're doing that.
Is there a male equivalent of the bouquet? They throw the bouquet. Is there a
What?
Is there a men's bouquet or whatever? I don't know if there.
I've seen in a wedding or two a thing called a garter toss, but I thought that was a little weird. That's the one for the men. But throw the bouquet for the women, and then I've only seen this at one wedding. It seems a little, I don't know, coarse or something. But they take a garter or like a little fabric thing off of the lady's leg. The groom does, and then flings it into the bunch of men, and the men try to kick it.
What's a garter? Is like a foot bracelet kind of thing, right?
Yeah, right. Maybe it's used to hold up socks. I'm not really sure what it's for.
Yeah. For like you put like knives in it or something. That's what it seems.
Oh yeah, it's to hold a gun or something.
Hold your like side
arm.
piece.
Yeah.
So when you're in a hairy situation or something, you can get them. They pat you down your regular hip gun. You have an extra gun.
Pull it out
in
of
your
your
garter.
garter.
Or have it hold a couple of bobby pins just for you to break a Glock.
We lost him. I don't know what happened to Freddie. He's gone. Bye, Freddie.
You smart ass. You're a screwball looking for all that fucking power cords and cords for this and that. None of it goes together. What the fuck? You gotta take a steak knife to that motherfucker and slice them all together anyway. You figure it out. Maybe some electrical tape. Yep. Hey.
Here it's called Dan Bennett. He's scheduled to be on the program tomorrow in the future, but he's been on for a while in the past too. Oh, we should probably call Dan Dobler too while we can. Who should we call first?
I think Dobler first,
okay.
and then Bennett, because Bennett could be called pretty much at any time.
Yeah, good point. That's some logical thinking. I was trying to think.
Hello?
Hey, Dan. It's the program.
Hi, kitties.
We're on TV.
How are you doing?
Fine.
Sweet.
How you keeping cool in the heat?
Yeah.
That's good. What?
It was hot today, wasn't it? It was hot today, wasn't it?
It was very hot, and it's supposed to only be getting hotter in the next couple of days.
Oh, noes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a hard time.
I know.
We're talking about the past today.
What?
Today's top. We've been doing these daily topics. Today we're talking about the past.
I know it got hot today.
It was too hot. Yeah, earlier today in the past. Do you have air conditioning?
What?
Do you have air conditioning?
I'm gonna hang up. Bye.
Bye.
Darn.
Darn. That was a phone call full of questions. I don't know how that is for anybody. Let's call Dan Bennett next. He's scheduled to be here tomorrow. We'll say, hey, Dan.
How you do?
He's scheduled to be here tomorrow. But first, we got to get to his, oh, what the? Something's gone wrong with the thing here.
Hit it with a hammer.
Yeah.
Come on, computers, work.
Well, I could just restart. Maybe it's getting overheated.
What?
I don't know what happened with that. You see anything on the news? The news never talking about that. I guess they're talking about the future. Sometimes there's like elections and stuff. Some future things are happening also as well in the past. So it can go both ways, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that this is the proper audience for talking about geopolitical stuff, but you know, there are stuff happening in Ukraine and
Civil wars.
Palestine or Gaza or whatever.
Are they connected? This Gaza and Palestine, or the Ukraine and Palestine thing?
Some might make that suggestion or assertion, like have one news story distract at the same time something else happens. But you know, these kind of news stories are just kind of like one would need to kind of think them out or look at you know, the published date of some articles or whatever. For example, there was a rush to judgment. Oh, you know, as soon as that airliner was shot down, that Russia did it, and one needs to have like evidence, you know, over, you know, the course.
Like the Russian military or a Russian person? Like, what does that even mean?
Russian military, but
like official.
You can't have like something happen like 1 hour and then on the next hour after something happened, you know, come up with accusations and whatnot. I mean, Colin Powell
Some evidence.
and George Bush administration, they said, you know, something about missiles with the Iraq War, and now they can't find missiles that shot down this airline jet, you know, from Russia, but they know Russia did it. Like I said, it's really complicated, and I don't know that it's really maybe even appropriate to discuss about it, because this is kind of a light TV program. You know, we're not supposed to get too heady. You know, the content of the show, I'm sorry, Bird, is not to talk about coal trains for 50 minutes or whatnot. It's anyway. Stay tuned past a commercial break.
These messages. We'll be right back.
New Moon Cafe. Eat there or don't.
Soleil Dance. Live TV dance party. First Friday of each month. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. TCTV Studio A. 440 Yager Way. Oh yeah.
Brown Interior Limited presents Private Memories on the Skrill Meadow album 114. Featuring the song Just Because. Private Memories. Double back. Private Memories from Skrill Meadow. Available at these fine retailers.
Coming up on the next episode of the program.
You know, maybe it kind of sort of would kind of. That would make the consistency more like it.
Who knows?
I know. Hey, everybody. We're over here on the program again in the commercial.
We're back.
It's
No,
Monday.
these are our friends.
No, I knew you were going to say that's the dumbest joke.
Sorry.
Carl's always saying that joke, the dumb joke about the back and front things. Can't say we're back ever because Carl makes that joke every time. I'm tired of it. Maybe you are too.
Yeah, new joke.
Microbiology.
Next time somebody says anything about the back, I'm
Yeah.
just going to say,
11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m. for last year's
Yeah,
episode.
do it today.
On channel 20.
Yeah, we're back here. I don't know what's going on with the phones. I tried to call Dan Bennett. Did you have a good break? Did you take a snack? Did you take a break? Did you stretch? Did you stand? Things, options.
Should I open the window? I mean the door,
Yeah.
even though mosquitoes.
Hello, 98 McDonald's.
Hey, McDonald's, you guys got those Arctic orange milkshakes? Can you tell me when they're coming out?
We don't have them, and I don't know when they coming out because we don't have them.
You know, you only know about the stuff you have now. You don't have like a calendar that says when the food's coming out or anything like that?
Huh?
You guys don't have like a calendar, like a food calendar
No.
or something?
No, I don't know when they come out.
Do you guys have those the Mario Kart Peach one?
Yeah.
Is it which one do you have right now? Do you have the princess?
Luigi. We have Luigi
Only?
and the princess, as a matter of fact. Luigi and the princess.
I want the prince. I want to get the princess. Thank you.
It seemed like that she didn't really care.
No, she didn't. Yeah. When do you care about stuff?
Gotta care what the customers want, or else you won't have a business. Come on, McDonald's.
This is Dan Bennett now, so it's gonna go to the thing. I think it's working this time. Oh yeah, there's some air coming in from the door. That's a good idea.
You have reached the phone of Don Bennett. But you can call me Sean Connery.
Oh, gosh.
Sean Connery.
That is not a very good impression, in my opinion. Oh, Sean, what's up? That's what Sean Connery says to me.
Are you screening your phones?
Yeah. You there? You screening your phone calls? Or are you actually not there? It's hard to tell. You know, you have to give it some time, and you listen to people talk on the thing, and sometimes he goes, hey, and then he's there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, man. Yeah, having enough time to find the phone, that's a good thing. I like that.
You're looking around. Whoa, wasn't it ringing? Can you hear when it's ringing?
I'm making food, and I was washing some stuff, so it was pretty loud. I had to dry off my hands, then find the phone. You know, sometimes it's a process.
What are you making?
Steak.
Ooh.
And vegetables.
What kind of steak is it? What kind of steak is it?
A round one.
You don't know? Is it New York?
Pardon?
Filet? New York? Ribeye?
No, it's not a fancy one. It's just, you know, a round beef.
Is it bottom round?
It might be. I'm not sure.
Look at the thing. You know the package?
Oh, I got a pack of 3, and I put them in the freezer, so I don't remember what the name was.
Oh,
Probably threw it away already.
You don't know what the cut is. What do you put on your steaks? I like to put this. I have garlic and salt and pepper. That's what I have. Like I just have it sitting on my stove all the time. That's all I put in any food.
I grind pepper and this. They're like it's a citrus rind grinder. Whatever you get, orange and lemon and I'm not sure, rinds of different fruits, and so it adds a kind of a nice zest to it.
You're putting citrus on your
And
steak, huh?
The other side, I add barbecue sauce, which is loaded with salt. So I'm it's a barbecue shaky stuff. So yeah, it's very good.
Barbecue salt?
Well,
or sauce? Or both?
Salt, spice.
But not
spice.
not out of the bottle. You don't put that on your steaks, do you?
Pardon?
You don't put the bottle of sauce, barbecue sauce on your steaks, right? That's weird. That would be weird.
No. It's a little shaker of powder. Sorry, I misspoke.
I don't like A1. I think it ruins stuff, and like steak sauce.
A1?
Weird. Why would you put that on steak? You just eat the steak. That's what's for.
Well, I will eat it, and usually I try and marinate it, or I'll put the spices on and just leave it for an hour.
Too much sauce on your steak.
Pardon?
Yeah. Well, you're scheduled to be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I have I'm off early tomorrow, so I can do pretty much maybe earlier. Do we want to do?
Sounds good to
Or
me.
do you want to do 10 p.m. still, Dan? Up to you.
Well, maybe 9. I'm not sure. My daughter is visiting for a while. I'm not sure when she's leaving, so I can't say for sure when.
Would you like to just stick to 10?
I'll
That
be
works for me.
available. Pardon?
You want to just stick with 10 then?
Or 9, actually.
9? All right, let's say 9 o'clock. How about you, Carl? Does that work for you?
Yeah, 9 is plenty late for me, unless you would rather have it to be 10. I mean, anyone can go either way.
Yeah, let's say 9.
All right.
I like 9.
Great.
I vote for 9.
All right, thanks, Dan. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, have a good one till then.
Yeah, you too. Good luck with your food.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. There it goes. I'm hungry now. Can't talk about food at all. Or maybe I talked about it too much. Maybe it's I talked about it too much because I'm like, oh, a steak. What kind of? You don't even know what kind of steak it is. I know. But
You have nuts on the coffee table.
Yeah, that's not food enough. I was already eating them when I got here, and I decided, you don't want to eat these nuts when you're hungry. They're supposed to be for a snack. Not for like a meal. Can you eat a meal of nuts? That's crazy. I guess squirrel. I look like a squirrel to you.
Yeah.
I do?
No.
No. Wait a bit.
I mean, to use.
I can help you?
Hey, McDonald's, do you know when you're going to be getting those Arctic Orange milkshakes?
Say what?
You know when the Arctic Orange milkshake's coming out right now?
No, we don't.
You don't know?
Nope.
Oh. Hey, do you guys have the princess toy right now?
Say what?
Mario Kart?
Nope.
You don't have Mario Kart?
Erica?
The Mario Kart, the toys?
Oh, no, we don't have any more of those.
You ran out?
Yep.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay.
Mario Kart toys.
I usually use snacking nuts as an excuse to just kind of eat, and there's like a package at Kirkland mixed nuts, and I just go ahead and have a package of that, and it's like I'm full. I'm no. People in me too might want to sit down at a table and eat food rather than just eat a snack. But when I'm always on the go, sometimes it's not really beneficial for me to kind of have like some sort of lunchable portable meal, whatever. And so I just have snacking nuts. But that could kind of be a problem if you keep on relying on that as, your actual meal.
Just nuts, not enough.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, we're going to find out the final results of the dice game. Are you ready, viewers?
And listeners, here it goes. thought that was my number, but I was wrong. I had to look at my hand. Carl, you won with your 1,000 points. Twos would have won if anybody had one, but nobody did.
Hopefully you viewers out there, someone or listener out there had a 2 to compete with us, Freddie and me. So if someone had 2s, the 3 2s beat out 2 6s. So congratulations, whoever won the game.
I just found this thing, so I'm looking for Mr. Ginsey messages only now. We're gonna go way, way back into the past. I'm gonna see what the earliest Mr. Ginsey message on this thing is.
So, in other words, they're kind of look at having audio on par of a phonograph record or something like that. It's gonna come through as 16 or 8-bit, like really scraggly sound file. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, let's listen to the first message Mr. Ginsu ever sent us. I think it's
hot damn.
I think it's on there. It's gonna be from 2010 probably. We're going into the past. There's hundreds of he's left hundreds of messages. I'm going through here. We're at 360 messages, 380 messages, 400. This is still 2013. It's going to take a while to try to get into the past. See, I'm still in 2013. I'm trying to get through all the messages. So this is 500 messages, still 2013 in October. Yeah, because I'm looking at the ones that we listened to and didn't listen to. They say that in time travel stuff, people think you can go into the future. The Einstein stuff, you can go into the future, but you can't go into the past. It's done with time travel. That's what they think. But I don't know if they're bringing time travel in any way at all. But
well, if I'm not mistaken, they put up an atomic clock up to space. Atomic clock is the most accurate form of time measurement that mankind can build, at least within the 1970s or 1980s. From what I understand, the acceleration, having this clock circle around the Earth multiple times and having it come back to Earth, it was like a couple of seconds or maybe even a full minute off once it returned back to Earth.
So it went into the future?
It was a couple of minutes ahead, yes.
Wow.
Or a couple of seconds ahead. And just think about what long-term, time travel would do to the concept of time.
Hey, I found it.
With people in that time, within that space capsule.
This is Mr. Gates' first message ever. It's from February of 2011.
I'll be back here. Holy Christ! I have a whole bunch of crap to say. Chili, Christmas, what do you think you're doing?
I don't know.
There's people over there at Taco Smell having a clue what's in their meat.
We're calling Taco Bell.
They're probably beating their meat out back. They get the cardboard boxes from out back and they beat it, and then they put it in with the meat. That's what they do. That's what I heard they do anyway. So I don't know for sure, but that's all hearsay, I guess. Holy crap. They don't want to talk about that shit. That's bullshit. They should talk freely with you. You think? Anyway, I'll get hold of you later. Taco Smell. I guess better hang up the phone, huh? Hey, I can't barely hear you. You're gonna have to call me back. No, I can't hear the fucking thing you said, man. Did you know there's fucking beef in the beef? They already asked where's the beef. I think that was Wendy's.
Yeah. That was Wendy's.
I thought that was steak.
No.
Yeah, I still can't hardly hear a fucking thing them motherfuckers are saying on the phone.
Oh, come on.
Some people get it good, some people don't.
Sorry.
I think you're getting some reverb or something. Maybe your equipment's too close to the motherfucking phone or something. What's up with that shit?
I don't
You don't
know.
know how to call the phone company and tell them my phone line's fucked up?
We don't have a phone company.
I got a bunch of fucking waves in my fucking phone.
No, this was back when Mr. Ginsu was watching the program and calling about it.
So what the hell? Are you guys paying for that DNA test you guys were talking about? Because I'm thinking I might want a DNA test.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, I remember this.
I don't know if she'd appreciate it
I
or
was
not.
offering to pay for somebody's DNA test if somebody wanted to get
I
it
think she would.
tested.
Towards
See if the
it.
kid was there. It's like on Maury.
You never know.
I'll offer that again. Anybody out there?
Well,
I'm getting some ideas from the past, but if you want a DNA test and you can't afford one, I don't know how much they are, but if they're, if I can, I mean, I shouldn't promise purchasing things. It could be like $1 bazillion or something. How much does DNA cost? Well, it couldn't cost more than like $50. But if it's for that, I'll go get it done and somehow go look it up. I bet it's not too hard to send it off to a lab or something. I don't know if probably Maury and like CSI, they get bulk discounts because they're testing so much DNA all the time.
Maybe. I wouldn't know how any of that works. I remember the commercials of Where's the Beef, and this was like around 1982, I imagine.
Oh, it's beef,
I think McDonald's was just getting skimpy on beef, and this old lady tried to lift, in the TV commercial, lift a bun and say, "Where's the beef?" And Wendy's concept was, we'll give you more than enough beef. We'll have so much beef that it would be visible coming out of the two halves of the bread, even when you're standing above the sandwich.
That sounds good.
If you can see the meat, protruding from the sandwich, that's a lot of meat.
That's enough meat. Hey,
Yeah.
look, it's the end of the program. We made it through another episode of the program about losing consciousness or dying.
Hey, thank you, Kenny.
My pleasure. Thank you, Carl.
You're welcome. Thank you, viewers.
Freddie, Mr. Ginsu, the past, McDonald's,
Team Terra.
Is that everybody that we've talked to today? It might be.
Dan Dobler.
Dan Bennett. Dan Dobler. The Dans.
Yeah.
Shout outs to the Dans. And we'll be here tomorrow with Dan's microbiology.
Right.
Dan's got a lot to say about that, I'm sure. Here we are. Everything we say is in the past now. And I'm trying to think about the future. But there it goes. Going past us. We're going through time one day at a time every day.
Maybe we shouldn't think too much about the past, because now it's here, or the future.
Episode number and date and day of the week. Thank you.
Yes.
TVs?
11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m. on TCTV.
I remember that fish in the past. YDHWM.com.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Check it out if you'd like.
360-836-4384. Do or don't.
Do or don't.
Crew, you guys want to be on the crew? Do anything if you want, though. Do or don't. Again. Get FBI? Check it out. Do or don't. TCTV? Yeah. LaBaby.com. Check it out. Psycho Feeling? Do or don't. Fabulous Thurston County, Washington State, USA? Do. Viewers and listeners, thanks for watching. Hell yeah, dog.
Woof. Bye.
Bye.